What is going on YouTube? I'm Evan, this is Marksman Trading, and welcome to this recap. Today is February 29th, and it's a solid green day. As you can see, we're up $328 in the eval account through the prop from Apex. If you guys have been watching, I'm trying to get this account funded by this weekend, so we have one more day to do it. The profit target for 50k accounts is 53,000. We're at 52,440, so a little less than $600 left to go on this account. We took 3 trades today, one break-even trade, one winning trade, and one losing trade. So we were up about $525 at one point, and then we gave back a little less than 200 bucks on our last losing trade. So we did a good job today of taking trades and not getting scared. And yeah, let's get into the recap. So here's the 1 minute chart on the NQ. I'll go over the first trade I took right here around like 10:30. So NQ actually ripped up pre-market with volume 2. I think we had jobless claims come out at 8:30, and it just caught a massive bid right into like 1870s, and then we kind of double topped from open and then kind of flushed all the way back down. And so I was looking to take shorts, like kind of lower high, because we already met our ATR in the day. And so I wasn't expecting us to go much higher. The ES also was looking like it wanted to fail previous day's high as well, which it eventually did. And so I went short here. My mentor shorted it with me as well. And I took my first NQ contract right here at 10:31. We have a kind of a topping tail, this flush candle, kind of some wick tops here, still kind of above previous day's high, but I'm still kind of expecting it to fail a bit. On the 5 minute, you can see we were hitting the 9 EMA in the 5 minute as well, and we had some wick tops there. And so I scaled in after this flush candle at 10:32. I took a pop back up because it closed below the 1 minute EMAs, right? And so I'm expecting it to kind of stay heavy, kind of come back down to VWAP. And so I scaled in another. So I had 2 NQ contracts at this point with an average of like, I want to say it was like 1819, something like that, 18,019. And then kind of popped up and then kind of came right back down. And at 10:37, I was like, all right, it's going to stay heavy. This is it. I'm getting funded. Let's go. But my mentor, he was like, you know what? I'm taking profits here, taking it to break even. He didn't trust the price action, and he has way more experience than I do. So he kind of, urged me to take my stop loss to break even, which I did. And I got off a break even, thankfully, because we had one more pop back up and then it flushed down. And so I don't know if I would have gotten stopped out up here. I may have, I really can't tell. I'm just kind of trying to work on my stop losses lately, like I've been saying in my videos. I've been trying to not use hard stop losses as much. More so kind of like mental stop losses, letting the trade prove me wrong before I, get out of the position. And so anyways, he definitely saved me from, probably being down maybe 600 bucks up here, something like that. So that was, that was a solid break-even trade. Definitely can't complain about that one. And he definitely kind of saved me there. So here's our second trade that we took. I got short right here at 11:15. I was watching this lower high kind of reject 18,010. And I was thinking, I told the honor trader, I was like, you know what, I feel like we're going to have one more kind of rip up to exhaust longs out, maybe towards the previous day's high, and then kind of fell off of that because I drew this downwards trend line, and I was expecting us to tap that and fail it. And sure enough, once we had this kind of topping tail wick right there at 11:15, I took one NQ contract there, and I had my stops above previous day's high. I didn't want us to kind of get back over it again, because if we're tapping it this much, there's a good chance that it might kind of rip higher. And so we kind of tapped the line, kind of failed this flush candle, but it looks like we were staying heavy. We weren't getting back over this flush candle at 11:18, and so I scaled in one more, and I had I still had my stop loss up here above previous day's high, and then we caught one nice flush. I got rid of one at 11:21, all the way down here at 17,996, and then one more small dip. I got rid of the last one at 17,993. Yeah. So unfortunately, if we would have held, we could have even held the last one to break even, and we would have caught this entire move down and would have been funded. But I was trying to proactively cover because Apex also has a trailing threshold as well. And so, and I'm so close, right? So all I need is just one more good trade and I'm in. And as you can see, we tried taking one more trade. So we were watching, the NQ fail off of previous day's highs. And it kind of had one last flush, kind of V-shaped back up. And I was kind of scaling with MNQs now. I was looking at MNQs instead of NQ contracts. I took 2 MNQ contracts right here at 17,960s. I took MNQ contracts because I was trying to de-risk a bit because I'm already up so much in the day and I'm so close to getting funded. I only need to play with MNQ contracts now to be able to kind of hit that profit target. I didn't want to, take 1 NQ or 2 NQ contracts and then kind of, give back the $500 I made. And so I took two MNQ contracts right here at 11:51 or 11:50 with this topping tail. I was watching it hit the or get close to the 9 EMA in the 5-minute, and we had a topping tail. And then I definitely scaled in too fast down here. That's a lesson I'm still trying to learn. A lot of times I can scale in a bit too quickly when I'm trying to size in to a position. And so I probably could have taken maybe a scale in right here, just like one MNQ contract, because it wasn't really proving me wrong, right? It had some topping tails, but as you can see, those topping tails got completely engulfed and ripped right back up. And so I had 3 MNQ contracts down here. I scaled in one more here at 11:56. So I had a total of 4 MNQ contracts, and then my stop loss was above VWAP. And so I was waiting for it to prove me wrong, right? And as soon as we kind of got over this this bullish candle 11:59, that's when I exited all 4 contracts. And that was a good stop out because we ripped way higher. So I let the trade prove me wrong. So it was a good stop out, and my loss was smaller. I lost less than what I gained. So I kept my losers small and my winners big today. So that was great. So the only complaint I have with this trade is the scale-in. I feel like, maybe taking one starter here would have been acceptable. This one was acceptable, but besides that, it never really proved me wrong or started to even prove me wrong. And so, I still have to work on not scaling in as fast and not sizing in as quickly. Even on the 5-minute, you can see it kind of ripped right through the 9 EMA and 20 EMA on the 5-minute as well. So I let it prove me wrong. Honestly, I think it was a pretty good day of trading. Not too much to complain about. Hopefully we're going to come in tomorrow. We're going to get funded. First time getting funded. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm not going to, honestly, I think if I'm still this close to getting funded tomorrow, I might just, pay the subscription and just keep the account and not kind of try to blow it up, because if I'm that close, it's worth paying the extra $60 or $30 a month to keep it, because we're going to get another A+ day, another A+ setup to take, larger risk on like we did over here at 11:17. So that's the video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Check out my Instagram and TikTok. I post YouTube shorts there and stuff, and I'm looking to post a trading journal on Instagram pretty soon as well. So thanks again. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and God bless. Peace.